So today, on one of the hottest days of the season, it's going to be almost 29 degrees today. I am going to try making fruit winders the natural way, zero cost, in the sunshine, the ancestral way. Freshly foraged last year blackberries, which I need to use up because I've got a whole load more forage goods to get into the freezer, so I'm going to use those up. It's really simple, it's really easy, give it a go. Natural, healthy, no processed foods. Bloody yummy, and the kids can't get enough of it. So, kid approved. Let's go. We've got some raspberries, we've got some frozen raspberries and strawberries, and we've also got some frozen blackberries there. For the pièce de résistance, I'm currently water bathing a whole load of delicious cherry plums, which I picked from near the estuary. Don't they look crazy? Beautiful, gorgeous. So what I've now just done is I've taken the ones that haven't split. I'm going to freeze these ones up, and then these ones that have split, I'm going to use them in the fruit winders. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about these bad boys. You can find them in wild hedgerows along field boundaries around about July, August. You're looking for reds and yellows, reds and yellow kind of colours. Now, we're going to have to get over the fact that we've been spoon-fed the fact that all red berries are dangerous and all things on the ground are weeds. This is absolute nonsense. It's because it couldn't be profited on. There was no gain in people still having this information. A couple of bits of advice would be, give it a gentle squeeze, give it a smell. Obviously, if it doesn't look like a plum, smell like a plum, feel like a plum, little nibble, taste like a plum, it's bitter, not sweet, not plummy, obviously it's not. The second thing I would say to you is remove the pits. They have got amygdalin in them, and when it crushed it can turn into cyanide, but this isn't any different than the plums that you have at home. This isn't any different than the pitted fruit that you have at home. Seeded fruits like raspberry, strawberries, they're generally pretty safe. They haven't built up this evolutionary process. It was mainly there so that animals didn't literally strip the whole bush. Use your instinct and a little bit of caution. My kids love these. Without hesitation, show you exactly how I'm doing it. I'd love for you to be able to try and copy this and send me your version or your comment. You can do this with pretty much any fruit, but the ones like plums or gooseberries that have got a little bit of tangy sourness to them, that's going to help because kids' taste profiles have changed. They've been offered things with a lot of artificial flavours, sweeteners, and if you try and get them back to something that's just mediocre, they're not going to want it. Sour replaces sweet. So if you're going to go for something that's a snack that you want to be healthy and natural, try and go for tangy. That's why I'm using the plums, and I did with the gooseberries before. So here we go. I'm going to show you what I do next. If you had smell-o-vision right now, you would be jealous. It smells amazing. Just look at that. So now we're at this point. Ooh, look at that. So you remember the little trick that I showed you about the baking paper? So I'm going to wet it, scrunch it, give it a flick, get all of the water off because it's paper at the end of the day, and I'm going to pack it into my baking trays. And because you've wet it, it goes into the corners absolutely perfectly. So come with me to the garden now, because this was my 6-year-old daughter's idea. It is a drying rack with a cold frame on top of it. And inside of that are our fruit winders. Already starting to dry out. So the reason we did this is because I needed something to cover over the fruit winders with to protect them from birds and insects, and I wanted some kind of mesh. And my daughter said, no, we've got a broken cold frame. So it's just going to let a little bit of ventilation through. I've given it a good clean, and I'm going to pin it down with a bit of bamboo so it doesn't disappear off. See, ingenious. And I also wanted to show her that she can have amazing ideas and we can work together and we can produce something that's super good for us, natural. It cost me 0. I've probably made around about 6 boxes of fruit winders. They're going to last for up to about 10 days. They both love them, and it is in collaboration with their idea. So if you want a school holiday project, then feel free to give this a try. All you need to do, maybe you can try apples and blackberries and stuff that you're actually familiar with and comfortable. Use the skins because the pectin help binds the fruit winders together, and the seeds add fibre. So all in all, great little project. And let me know how you go. 24 hours later, they look like this. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, those are lovely. They're lovely.